3 a.m., I was awakened by a gunshot. I got up to see what happened and met the intruder in the hall. He told me if I screamed, he'd kill me. He took me into the guest room, handcuffed me. He smelled awful, like a goat. His breath was just like putrid. I remember being in so much pain, I called out to God.
The call came in around midnight. Condo out in Covina. We had one DOA.
Jessica Barcroft.
And another victim being treated by an EMT, 22-year-old Jocelyn Kramer. She had driven into her garage. In the 8 seconds it took for the door to close, that's all they needed. The Kramer woman raised her hands to protect herself, and the bullet ricocheted off her wristwatch. She falls to the floor, plays dead while the intruder enters the condo. The roommate was hiding behind the kitchen counter. She waited, waited. Shot her in cold blood. In the garage, Kramer, the woman pretending to be dead, was bleeding a little from where the bullet hit her watch. She's terrified. Who wouldn't be? She heard the gunshot in the house, then she heard footsteps. The killer was coming back to the garage, directly toward her. The man looked right at her. She was staring down, a handgun pointed right at her face. Started to squeeze the trigger. The bullet sailed over her head.
He walked away and decided to let her live that night. No one has any idea why.
In the 1980s, I was a young reporter, and I needed a story that would be my ticket to the big time. When I first heard about the murder of the woman in the condo, the story felt like your basic home invasion murder. Still, there was something that was a little bit off about this one. Why didn't the gunman kill the other woman? That question really gnawed at me.
The surviving victim was understandably shaken. She had no idea who the killer was, had never seen him before. He wasn't an old boyfriend, ex-husband, whatever. She was able to give us a pretty good description, though. Light-skinned Hispanic, messy hair, 6 feet tall with bad teeth, wearing black sneakers and a black sweatshirt. She thought she'd recognize him if she ever saw him again.
And I wonder, what was the point of the murder? Nothing was stolen. From what my sources told me in law enforcement, there was no apparent connection between the killer and the two women. Was it just random?
Forensics found no prints in the condo of any use, but they did recover a .22 caliber shell casing. Between that and the slug we took from the victim, we could get a match if we ever located the murder gun.
1 mile away from that condo murder scene, there was a drive-by shooting. But police were playing this one even closer to the vest. They wouldn't really squat. What was so special about another drive-by?
Out on the street, forensics found a .22 caliber casing, and it matched the one from the Barcroft murder. That's when I first feared we might be looking at something very, very bad out there.